What's up guys, AD here back with another Destiny Child video, and in today's video we're going to be overviewing the Endless Duel Engarde event, and I'll be trying my best to guide you all through it. Now before we get started, make sure to leave a like on this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to check out channel memberships while you're down there if you'd like to further support the channel and gain access to some perks as well as some cute emotes for the comments. Now with all of that being said, we have a ton of info to overview, so let's get started. First up here, we do have the battle buffs for this season's Endgarde event. To start here, we have there are no limits on base rarity as well as ignition level. Next up, we have that attackers are unfortunately banned for this event. As for the buffs here, we have the first being debuffers only receive attack plus 100% for both enemies and allies, and last here we have supports receive an additional plus 50% skill gauge charge. As for the unit bans, they've removed some of the best debuffer childs in the game from this event for the time being. We do have here first of all Emphany Nicole, Initiator Nautilus, Fluttering Citri, Alchemist Methuselah, Field Pan, and Lovely Bradamante. So with all of the buffs and bans out of the way, let's overview some units that you should consider using for this event, starting with the debuffer class. First up, we have Burning Ziva. This unit is just flat out amazing and has a very loaded skill set. Her slide skill honestly is just flat out overpowered and should be an option used in every single team. Next up here, we do have Lady Bathory. She's just overall a very strong debuffer that happens to have Dancing Blade and tons of other effects such as Defense Minus, so make sure to use her, as well as her leader skill is a great option for this event. Moving on to Kitty Catzy, she's a pretty strong unit in the Endless Duel considering her silence and the +2 skill cooldown for enemy supporters on her slide skill, which will be helpful after hearing of the recent supporter buffs for this event. Next up, we have Raga Raja, a strong debuffer here that acts as a budget Nautilus and will do very well alongside the typical fire team core of Rusalka, Ziva, Maupin, and Laufey. Another great option is Limos, a very strong debuffer unit after her recent buffs, and she is very flexible to the Devil Rumble as well, so investing into her a bit is a great option, especially for you manual or budget players. And of course, we have the newest debuffer in Nodos that actually happens to be very strong. The stun on her slide skill is amazing, and the targeting of highest defense and highest attack on the drive skill will be very helpful in this season's Engarde. As for some other debuffers you should consider using, we do have Kalaratri, Banshee, Wyatt, Isolid, Lightniri, Moa, Billy, and ending off here with Babel. Now if you happen to know any others that I accidentally left out, make sure to leave a comment below, as I'm sure everyone would appreciate it. So with the debuffers out of the way, let's move on to the defender class here and check out which units are best to use for this event. First up here, we have Boreas. She's newly released and is honestly a top tier unit right out of the gate. Boreas has Immortality, Petrifying Touch, and Taunt all in her slide skill alone, making her very strong for a long time to come. Next up here, we have Maupin. This unit has just been flat out broken when surrounded with the correct team. Make sure to toss a ton of fire type allies in her row and she'll do the job. Her leader skill is also very amazing for this event. Moving on to Clotho. Clotho is amazing for this event. She soaks up so much damage and constantly tosses out barriers and fortitude to your allies. Definitely make sure to use her. Another great option would be Raffles. Raffles applies immortality to 3 allies from her slide skill and does very well when surrounded with other wood type allies. As for some other defenders I would suggest, first up we do have Ymir, Water Neptune, Athena, Echo, Dana, and Hercules. Now if you happen to know any others that I accidentally left out, make sure to leave a comment yet again. As for the supporters, we'll go through these fairly quickly. I'd recommend the following units here. First up we have Thisbe, Nubimona, Fire Rusalka, Light type Wodan, Artemisia, Wood type Yuna, and last but not least we have Light type Neptune. Now of course, make sure to surround units like Fire Rusalka, Light type Wodan, and Wood type Yuna with other units that happen to have the same elements as them. And last but not least here we have the healer class. We only have a few options, so this will be quick. I'd recommend the following units here being Laufey for your fire type allies, Pomona, Full Elf, and last but not least here we have Mott. So that'll pretty much do it for this season's Endless Duel Engarde guide here for Destiny Child Global. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like on this video if you found this video helpful at all, and be sure to leave a comment as well letting me know if this guide was helpful to you at all, and I wish you the best of luck in your Endgarde Engarde matches. Also, make sure to check out the links in the description box below regarding channel memberships, my Twitch livestream channel, and more. But with all of that being said, I'll catch you all in the next Destiny Child Global video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.